Well over half of our quantity is now gone for David's Cookies. This is their 4-pound New York style scratch made cheesecake. You've got about 12 and a half more minutes before this price goes away. It's a one-time only price. You are getting a 4-pound deliciously silky, creamy cheesecake from David's Cookies. Now, we know David's Cookies for their cookie dough. This is their #1 selling cake. Part of the reason is because of the crust, which is a graham cookie dough crust. So not anything super hard, not anything that's going to be tough. It is deliciously smooth to match that smoothness of the cheesecake. Here are your options. First of all, you have your New York style, delicious, classic New York style cheesecake. Only 375 remain. That is going to give you 14 slices, and they are individually wrapped, so you can just take out one little piece. I'll show you, there's paper on each side. So the whole thing's wrapped, but then there's little papers to separate each of them. Then we have the strawberry. If you're looking for delicious strawberries on the top, only 525 remain. That's what you go for if you are a lover of strawberry. If you love fruit and you want a great sampler, go with the fruit sampler option. That is going to give you that wonderful New York style cheesecake swirled on the top with fruits. Yes, you'll get strawberry, but you'll also get pineapple, cherry, and blueberry swirled on the top. We started with 1,300 in the fruit sampler, and we have, oh my gosh, we have 375 remaining. Now that one is actually going to give you 2 more pieces. It's the same size. The slices are just a bit smaller because they wanted to make sure it was evenly divided. So you get 4 slices of each. So in this case, you're getting 16 slices. The other 2 options, you are getting 14 slices. I mentioned to show kind of how it came. So let me show you. Here's how it's going to come to you. How great is this that it is already sliced? So if it's just you, or maybe it's you and your partner, you pop out just 1 or 2 slices and you are absolutely good to go. You don't have to have the entire cheesecake in one go. You can just take out 1 slice and have it on a regular Tuesday and make that a very, very special occasion. This is going to be perfect in your freezer. You take it out, you let it come to room temperature, and you eat. So let's dive in and talk about these amazing flavors, and I want you to see the creaminess of what you are going to get here. This option right here is your New York classic. This creamy, delicious, really silky filling that we know and love in a New York style. Rick earlier was trying this and he made a really good point that if you have had a cheesecake that is really overly sweet, it probably wasn't a New York style cheesecake. This gives you that beautiful creaminess. A little hint of sour cream helps to give that little bit of a tartness to it with that cream cheese as well. But this is the cheesecake that you go to if you think most cheesecakes are just a little bit too sweet. This one is a perfect balance, a little bit tart, a little bit sweet. Look at that crust. That is part of why David's Cookies has made such a big name for themselves. This is their graham cookie dough crust. So sometimes you get a very hard crust in your cheesecake, and for me, when it's too hard, it just doesn't go with the vibe. Cheesecake is so silky and delicious. I want the whole bite to be like that, but I do want the flavor that comes from that graham flavor. So to have the graham cookie dough in the wonderful base, it's just so amazing. My favorite part is the end there where you just get a whole bite, a whole mouthful of that. That's your delicious New York style option. Now, if you love the New York style, but you love strawberry, let's talk about that one because I want to show you the way that you're going to get true strawberry pieces. So this one gives you wonderful strawberry filling on the top and then these great strawberry pieces that are going to add a gorgeous bite as you are biting into this cheesecake. It's truly going to be something special for everyone who is trying this. Add a few dollops of little cream cheese or some whipped topping if you would like, but you really don't need it. The bite is amazing. The flavors are so, so great. You know and love David's Cookies here at QVC. They have won so many Customer Choice Food Award winning awards here. And part of the reason is for their cakes, which is amazing because they are first and foremost a cookie company. Now, this shows you the fruit sampler. And if we could just take a moment and take a look right down here, this is one cake. This is one fruit sampler. You've got the pineapple, you've got your strawberry, your blueberry, and your cherry, all laid out. Look how gorgeous that is. If you have people coming over, everyone can grab a little dessert tray moment, or this is just what you have. And you have 16 delicious slices that you can just take one or two out at a time. What I have right here is that wonderful blueberry swirl. And with the strawberry option, you're getting the full strawberry. In the fruit sampler, you're just getting a delicious swirl of fruit. So it's sort of the best of both worlds. You get that wonderful creaminess, look at that, of that New York style. But then as you get to the top, you're going to get a few bites here and there of that wonderful fruit. Blueberry cheesecake, I mean, where do you find that? Only here at QVC, only from David's. The price that you're looking at today of $54.98, honestly, that's usually the price that you see for a 2-pound cheesecake, maybe a 3-pound cheesecake. But today, a 4-pound cheesecake, amazing bite, wonderful taste for a great one-time only price, but you've got about 5 minutes left before that price goes away. I'll remind you again, here are your options. You're saving $10 today. It's new today, and already well over half of the quantity is gone. So now's the time to treat yourself and have this for any special occasions that are coming up, and also just for your everyday events to really make something special. This is that beautiful New York style, clean and classic, wonderful, delicious with that graham cookie dough crust. Then if you are a strawberry lover, you take that New York style and you just layer on the delicious strawberry jam and the strawberry pieces. Look at that presentation. How gorgeous does that look? It's pre-sliced, so you don't have to worry at all about getting those perfect slices. David's Cookies has done the work for you. And then very popular has been the fruit sampler. $2.75 now remain. That is the one to go for, I think, if you have a special occasion in mind. And you're going to have people over. Maybe it's 8 people, maybe it's 5 people, maybe it is a full 16 people because you have 16 pieces here. That allows everyone to choose which one they want. And you can kind of say, well, would you prefer blueberry cheesecake, pineapple cheesecake, cherry cheesecake, or strawberry cheesecake? Either way, you are set. You are good to go. They all have that great graham cookie dough crust. And this is the #1 selling cake when it comes to David's Cookies. David's Cookies here at QVC, they are Customer Choice Food Award winners year after year after year. Of course, they win for best cookie, but they also win for best cake, and they win for best dessert. They are just known, that wonderful tradition, for great, great quality every single day, every time that you are going to be getting this. This is also the first time this year that this has been offered. So we have not seen this year. Now is the time, and in one presentation, we're more than half gone. So this is a little final look at it, and then it might be gone very, very quickly. 250 now remain in that fruit sampler. This is how it's going to come to you. Wrapped up beautifully. You can pop it right into your freezer. It will stay for a year in your freezer if it can last that long. So maybe you have some upcoming events. Maybe you know that come October, we're going to have a great fancy Halloween party. Or come November, my mom's got a great birthday, right? This could be that wonderful occasion where you pick it up on the one-time only price, but also it could just be your, you know, I had a little bit of a stressful day. I'm going to grab one piece already pre-portioned for me, and I'm going to have that wonderful me moment. I'm going to have the best of the best. And you're noticing scratch, right? Right in the title, scratch made. That is very rare to find these days, that you're getting something that's coming scratch made from David's Cookies, new today. Absolutely delicious, and really a piece that, or a dessert that you're just going to want to have again and again and really impress all of your guests who are coming over. We have 3 options for you. The price goes up in now 2.5 minutes. So this right here is that wonderful classic New York style, deliciously creamy, little bit of sour cream with that cream cheese, that graham cookie dough crust, silky smoothness, absolutely delicious. You're gonna get 14 slices there. In the strawberry, you take that New York style, now you layer on some extra strawberry jam, some extra strawberries on the top, and you give them a real crowd pleaser because who doesn't love a good strawberry cheesecake? Also 14 slices there in your strawberry. In the New York style, 300 now remain. In the fruit sampler, 200 remain. And Carrie, we started with how many in fruit sampler? Oh my gosh, we started with 1,300 today. It's new today. 1,300 and now 200 remain, fewer than that in the fruit sampler. That fruit sampler, you get 16 slices there. In the strawberry, 450 to go around. So please check out of your cart. You've got another minute before this price goes up. So go ahead, bring this home. You're gonna absolutely love it. Thank you so much for being with us these past 4 hours and through all day with our wonderful food event. Don't go anywhere. Jane Tracy is coming up with something really great from Peria. I'm Rachel Ellis. It was great shopping with you. Happy eating. Have a great night and go check out what Jane has for you. Bye, everyone.